Javier Hernandez, Chicharito, or Little P as I used to call him growing up, has got an SBC in FIFA 23. One for you Man United fans. 94 rated with premium chemistry as well, which is good because he's from the MLS. 96 pace, 92 dribbling, 95 shooting, 84 passing and 85 physical. Probably going to have 99 jumping and heading accuracy because he was really, really good in the air, believe it or not, for a 5'9" man. He's a high medium, right-footed, 4-star skills and a 5-star weak foot. He's got the finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait and can only play striker and centre forward. Pace is amazing on him. Shooting is really, really good. Passing is very low for a striker even at this stage of the game, in my opinion. So we might need to boost that. His dribbling is good, like really good. He should have higher agility and balance. That should be maxed out at 99, in my opinion, on both of them. 99 reactions and 97 composure are very important and they are very good, which is good to see. Does have that 99 jumping and heading accuracy. Also has 90 stamina, which is more than good enough for a striker. 85 strength and 75 aggression. So it's a good card. It's only an 86 rated squad, so it's going to be quite easy for you to complete. And in terms of a chem style, I honestly think the best chem style probably for this card, if I have one, I do, is an engine. Now, a lot of people might look at this and go, no, not an engine. But let me explain as to why. So he goes up to max pace here, up to 99 pace. Gets a really good boost to his passing, up to 93 vision and 92 crossing. Good short pass and okay long pass for this card now as well with decent curve. Goes up to 94 agility, maxed out balance at 99. And also 98 dribbling, which is a good boost because it is quite low for this card at 90. So, we're going to be playing him in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with him up front. I'm going to put Cherky down there. I'm going to set up like this in game, I think, because Hernandez had that 5-star weak foot. Stay central, getting behind and stay forward on him. A few games of the Futties Cup. Let's get into it. Alright then, guys. This guy paused it straight away, which is very, very odd behaviour. And let's check out Chicharito and see what he does have to offer. I don't know really what to expect. Yeah, I'm hoping he is going to be quite decent. You know, he's not very desirable in my opinion. He's not a card a lot of people I think are going to complete, other than maybe if you're a United fan, like I said at the start. So I'm interested to try him out and see what he can offer. Here he goes here. Straight away, Little P. Oh, good save from Edwin van der Sar there. I don't know if he's going to win a lot in the air. He is the one that sits close here. Oh, got a bit unlucky there with that player lock. Back into him. Oh, Jules not finding that. I win that. Keep that in. Oh, never mind. Let's try and whip it into him then. And see if he can win this header. Probably not. No. See, the issue you're going to have with him is he's not going to win a lot in the air, even though he is really good in the air. Because there's so many tall goalkeeper centre-backs now. He makes it 1-0. He makes it 1-0. It's a good finish as well. It's just a card that you look at and you think, is he really, really going to change your team? And the answer to that is probably not. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. This guy is so toxic. Very toxic, man. Okay. Looks like we need to go get into another game. I'm going to leave this one. Let's see. Is he actually playing? No, he's not. Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's get into another game. Unbelievable. Okay then, guys. Let's hopefully hope this guy isn't as toxic as that last dude. Pause it straight away. It's so strange, but here we go. Let's give Chicharito a little go here as well. Come on then. He feels very fast. He feels insanely fast. What a super sub he was as well. Maybe that's a consideration for the card. Maybe play him as a super sub. That's what we're going to find out, right? We're going to find out if he's worthy. You know, he's only an 86 rated squad. You look at someone like Perisic, very similar in terms of pricing. Perisic arguably has a bit more ability to play in your team, though, potentially. Depends on what you really want, right? You know, as a box-to-box, Perisic isn't a bad option as a left-back as well, or a right-back for that matter. So, what on earth is going on here? Chicharito's in. And he's onside too. Finishes it, absolutely buries it. I mean, yeah, guys. He's actually not that bad, you know. He's not going to be, like, game-changing for you, right? But I think maybe as a card, like, off the bench, this might be one that's probably worth completing, as we concede an absolutely horrendous goal there. With a full celly as well. Jesus, man. Jesus, we're going to have to absolutely knock this guy. Come on. Let's get Hernandez involved as well. Nice, good football here. Into Chicha again. His touches feel a little bit dodgy. I can't lie. And guys, I did complete Churchy. And I honestly think he's awful. Honestly think he's an awful card. Do you know what's crazy about this dude here? I just seen him do a reverse Lasco as well. So he knows how to skip his sellies. If we conceded there. Okay, guys, let's go to some highlights. Chicha's in again here. Chicha! Oh, his finishing's really, really good, to be fair to him. Takes a few heavy touches, even with that engine applied. He does take some heavy touches, but his finishing is lethal. If you need cheap and reliable FIFA 23 coins, make sure to go to MMOEXP.com and use my code VIPER for 5% off. Oh, that's nice from Javier. And again. Nice. And again. And again. Oh! Yeah, his dribbling isn't that bad once he's on the ball. It's just when you first fire it into him, it seems. His touches are a little bit heavy. As you can see right there, you know, it's a very, very heavy first touch. But once he's got it under control, it's not bad. It's not bad. That wasn't a bad first touch that time, though. And that was fired into him quite heavy there. He's very good in behind as well, from what I can see. And that's the way you should play with him in a two-striker formation and have him running in behind constantly. This is where he's good. This is where he was really good at IRL for United as well. On that break, feels really, really fast. I bottled that because I've red timed it. He feels really rapid, guys. Fair play to him. I do like him. I do like him for what it's worth. I don't think it's that bad in SBC, you know. I don't think he's going to change or rock your world. But I think what I will say is for new RTGs, when you compare this kind of card to that Fernando Torres, it's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. And he's a really, really, really sure finisher. And I like that. You know, I think it's good. And it's important that you have good finishing like this Chicha does. His runs as well. Absolutely stupendous. I really do like his runs and how he gets in behind. He certainly is a kind of card that you want to play in a two-striker formation and utilise his abilities in behind, as that is where you'll get the most from him. He's not the best in the air, as we've already suggested, you know, because he's quite small. He will win something in the air every now and then for you. But against, like, the centre-backs, so we've got the goalkeeper centre-backs and Koulibaly and these kind of players, he isn't going to win a whole lot, right? And he's very good on the break. He's very good for counter-attacks, just generally speaking. And he's a good card, man. And yes, he won't do everything for you, right? He's not going to be that guy that's going to change a game. But he's good. He's good. Another finish? Yeah, look at his finishing, man. His finishing's unreal. Okay, so review is in on Javier Hernandez, Chicharito, or Little P, whatever you want to call him. If you're a Man United fan, complete this SBC. If you're a Real Madrid fan, complete this SBC. He is really, really good. For only an 86 rated squad, I think this is really good value. And the reason I think it's really good value is because there's a certain man who's an icon, who's a trophy titan, who's more expensive, I believe is about 180k above the market, maybe 160 on the SBCs. Look at how similar they are. Look at how similar they are. So Hernandez has 1 more pace, 1 more dribbling, 3 more shooting, 2 more passing, and 5 more physical. And that's an icon. That's an upgraded icon. So it's like a moment's icon from last year. So this card is very, very good. Is he going to rock your world? Absolutely not. Do I think he's worth it for the people that have got crazy good teams? I actually do, yes. I think he's worth it as a super sub. I wouldn't start him personally, but I think he makes a really good super sub. He's really good on the break. His finishing is crazy, like actually crazy. His passing isn't very good, and you can feel that in game. His dribbling, even with the engine applied, is still a little bit rocky, still a little bit on the rocks, a little bit heavy. But I do think this is a good card. He feels actually somewhat strong, and he's really good at running onto him in behind balls. So you have to play him in a 2-striker formation. No point playing this man in a 1-striker. Yeah, he's good in the air, but against Koulibaly, against Martinez, against... I'm just trying to think of Milinkovic-Savic. A lot of people move him into centre-back. He's going to get absolutely bodied physically and in the air. So be careful of that. And I think he has to play striker. I don't think you can play him off the right or off the left. Has to be a 2-striker formation. As I said, we played him in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And I think if you're on a new account as well, like I've just started a 7-day road to glory, and I will 100% complete this card. I was considering on the account, you know, when I was kind of planning it, do we go for that Fernando Torres? He's really cheap and he's a good striker. Now a card like this comes out, no chance. You complete this card for 60k, you have him in your team, and he's an absolute monster. So if you've got a new Road to Glory or you're running on a very shoestring budget, this card is a must complete. You know, as I said, he won't do miraculous things for you that you could expect from Joe Cole, or I was going to say Cherky, but he's awful. So don't complete that SPC. But you know what I'm trying to say, right? Podolski as well, very good SPC. He won't do the things that them cards can do, but he's very good in behind, and he's an insane finisher. Careful with the dribbling, as the dribbling is a little bit dodgy on his first touch. Once you got it under control, he's very, very good. I think the value and the actual quality of the card puts this ranking at like an 8 out of 10. I think he's a very, very, very decent card for a really, really good price, guys. If you have enjoyed today's video, leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to see them to play review. But guys, that's going to be it from me for now, so take care.